Definitely helped playing those last 4 games toward the end of last year. Played on some good players, and Jonathan Brown and James Podsiadly and Jake King and players like that. So I definitely took confidence out of it. It's just I pretty much learned the pace of the game. So that's something I really took into pre-season, just focusing on how much quicker it was from that VFL transition to that AFL. So everything I wanted to do over the break, even before we got back to pre-season, was at 100%. So I did a lot of speed and agility work. So yeah, that's the one thing I took out of it, just the pace of the game, how much of a step up it is, and I applied that to my training over the break. I think Scarlett and Moons have been really good for me, especially Scarlett. He's just little stuff, like little tricks about how to nudge your opponent under the ball and twist their hips and stuff like that. So they're really competitive, and over the break I found this year we did a lot more competitive work than last year. So the forwards would size up against the backs and we'd battle it out. So they're pretty competitive blokes. So they just instilled a bit of competitiveness into the group, and little defensive tricks for me from Scarlett that have really helped me. Yeah, well, people always ask me who have you learnt the most from in your first year, and I'd always tell them Dale Morris, and they'd be surprised because he wasn't playing, but just the amount of work that he did with me. We'd go to games and we'd sit next to each other and we'd watch a particular backman, and he'd point out parts of the games that you could do better, or he did well defensively. So they're the type of blokes I want to hang around. The second I got to the club, I just stuck by his side in my first year, and even leading into pre-season this year, he's the one bloke that I really stuck with. And yeah, he's the way he goes about it, and his defensive play is really good. So they're the type of blokes you want to attach yourself to, I suppose. Well, the first 3 games I come back in the pre-season, I played pretty solidly, so I was happy with how I was going. And then in the 3rd game, I broke my jaw, so that was 4 weeks out on the sidelines. But then again, I could do all the running and all the weights training, I just couldn't do any contact. So yeah, from that point of view, it really helped me and put me in good stead, just having that 4 weeks out just to work on my fitness. And I've come back and played the last 2 games in the VFL and had all right games. So my aim now is to play solid, consistent footy in the VFL and hopefully get a call up into the AFL squad. I definitely think I have the ability to do so. I just got to keep honing in on my craft, my kicking, left-hand handball, stuff like that. And yeah, that's my aim now, to just try to get as many games as I can as possible and really keep pushing my case for senior selection, I suppose.